Hello, this is Gene. This is my second video about Manchester United. In that last video, I started talking about this team selection for next game tomorrow, and I forgot about Pereira. And so I decided I want to do a video just about this. I want to tell you what I think what would be my starting 11, and then what I think that Jose is going to do. We'll talk a little bit about that. It looks like now that there is going to be no further transfers in. We're almost it's at 2 o'clock on the East Coast, and the transfer window is actually closed, and you have two hours to do other things. Now, we could still sell some more of our players to the Europe team or not, but for right now, it looks like we're going to go with what we have. So, I would want to start off, set it up. I want to take a 3-5-2, and to do that, I'll have De Gea in goal, Darmian, although I wouldn't really have a problem if Young came in and played there, but I will say Darmian, Bailey, Smalling, Lindelof, and Shaw. Shaw deserves to start. He started all season, preseason. Even if Young is available, I think he should be able to start. The midfield will be Pereira and Fred. And I would assume that Pogba will get in later in the night, maybe. No. And then up front, excuse me, I have Sanchez up front. Just thinking that Lukaku's not going to be able to start, even though I think he should be able to, and Pogba should be able to start, but I don't think he will. So Sanchez, Rashford, and Mata now up front. Now, the issue here is I think that Jose could give an olive branch to Martial and start him in. And so we'd have Rashford, Sanchez, and Martial, which I think is probably the best offensive team that we would have, but kind of lose Mata's creativity. But still you have Fred, who's going to push the ball up, and then you have Pereira will be there to kind of like block, or Smalling's going to be in the back. So that's my team again. David De Gea, Darmian, Bailey, Smalling, Lindelof, Shaw, Pereira, Fred. I'm hoping Rashford, Sanchez, and Martial. Probably not going to be that. I'm sure Matt will probably play in front of Martial. Now, what I think that Jose is going to do is not a 3-5-2 or a 5-2-3. I think that you're going to see 4-3-3. So you still have David De Gea, and then you're going to still have Darmian and Shaw. The question is who's going to be the two guys. It's going to be Bailey or Lindelof, or Bailey and Smalling. I really like Bailey and Lindelof, but I think that he's going to start Bailey and Smalling. I just have a feeling that's going to happen. So you have three in the midfield. You're going to have Pereira, Fred. Now maybe Mata can come in there, or possibly Pogba can start there. Don't know, but or McTominay. I think that what we'll see is Pereira, Fred, and McTominay, unless Pogba goes to the manager after they did individual meetings today, and he says, "I want to start, and I want to be a leader on this team." Then we'll see him out there. I don't think that's going to happen, and then that leaves the same up three. Whether it's going to be Mata, Sanchez, or Rashford, or Mata, or Rashford, Sanchez, and Martial, or even if Lingard can come in and play. And also Lingard could play in the midfield as well. If he's fit, if Pogba isn't clearly fit, then maybe Lingard can take the price that Pogba would have. But in Jose's pragmatic approach, he's going to want either McTominay or Pogba next to Fred and Pereira behind them, and then Darmian, Bailey, Smalling, Shaw, David De Gea, and probably Mata, Sanchez, and Rashford will probably be what he actually starts with. Personally, he could do himself a big favor if he started Martial and allow him to have interaction with Sanchez, and whether if it's a 2 2-3-5, 4-3-5-3-2. If he's right behind Sanchez or whatever. But I don't think that's going to happen. But we're going to find out. It's going to be a very interesting thing. Whatever happened with the transfers today, we didn't get anybody. We might have got rid of some people. But what's more important is the game starts tomorrow. And this is actually a question I have for you, and I'm going to put it out there on Twitter. All my 83 followers. But I'm going to put it out there and says, everybody talks about how bad our team is. And I want those who actually watch soccer overseas and in the Premiership to name the top 4 guys in each position and see where we're at. If you say the best midfielder is Pogba, one of the top 4 in the Premiership. If you say strikers is Lukaku in the top 4 in the Premiership. If you say defenders like center backs is, let's say, Smalling is in the top 4. Left back or right backs is Young or Shaw or Darmian. Are they in the top 4? Attacking wide players like Martial or Rashford, Mata, like I said, other midfields. I just wonder who we actually have in the top 4. And I think if people actually went through it, of course, there's going to be a lot of guys from City, a couple of really good players from Liverpool, a lot of good players from Chelsea and Spurs. But are we going to have one in all those areas? Are we as bad as everybody thinks we are? That's the question I have for you. Please put it down in the comments, and we'll talk about it down there. Thank you for watching, and we'll have a preview. Now, I think we're going to win tomorrow, 3-1. That's my prediction. And then we'll talk about after the game and find out what happens. Thank you for watching. You guys have a good day. Bye.